Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As a current time of 9:49 a.m. on the Eastern Time on June 12th on Wednesday. Hope you guys have a good week so far. Happy Wednesday. On the overall market today, we are experiencing some sort of a reversal, some sort of a rebound from the subsequent days of negative sell-off, foreshadowing some sort of a negativity as we obviously proceed with the Fed's announcements later today around 2 p.m. on the Eastern Time, but also with respect to, as you look on the news on CNBC this morning, it seems like the CPI report came out today, this morning at around 8:30 a.m. on the Eastern Time, so it's about like an hour ago. That on a high level, it seems like inflation has slowed down in May, and the consumer price is up 3.3% from a year ago, which is a positive signal. But now, the next catalyst that we need to also understand is like what's the guidance from the Feds going forward, which we will see as we get closer and closer to the time frame, approximately around noontime. So we have about like 2 hours away from now, and what I foresee will be some sort of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of effect. And we can take a look at like what's going on right now psychologically on the market front. What will be a logical foreshadow on what happened, and if we were to proceed with a positive signal, where will we be going? If it's a negative signal, where will we be going as well? And we could look into the dollar cost average spectrum that we have laid out on the chart, utilizing our technical analysis collectively, right? So let's dive in together, shall we? As of recording time again, 9:51 a.m. on the Eastern Time on Wednesday. Right now, Ethereum is trading at 3615, up 3%. It's basically trading on par with the whole market right now. The equity side is also up right now at 542. As you can see that we have reached a new all-time high as of this morning right now, up 1.1%. On a dailies extensively, we are at 73 out of 70. Obviously, we're reaching all-time high. And on the weekly right now, it's also quite extensive, 73 out of 70. Monthly is also at the tippy top at the 70 out of 70, right? We're still sustaining this all-time high momentum. Obviously being driven by the positive CPI report, also the slowdown of the inflationary pressure, which is both double positive signal, right? But the Feds, we will see how that will translate as we proceed further later today. What I foresee if it's some sort of a monotone type of verbiage, we might see some sort of a correction because we are so extended already. So any signs of negativity from the Feds, obviously coming from Jerome Powell's mouth, is gonna be a fragile catalyst to break down the blocks, the Legos, if you may, that we have, or the erector sets that we have right now, which is holding on by a high level of extensions up in the air right now, if you get my drift, right? So across the equity market, it's definitely very, very risky to be incurring a huge amount of risk right now. But definitely we are trending in the right directions based on historical projections on the U.S. economy, right? On the Ethereum, going back to this, right now, the guidance is like basically we bounce from the 3,450. And the next level up is going to be the support level of 3,750, which we technically still have about $150 away. The reason we bounced is also because when we were hitting the 3,450 was a relatively suppressed level at 42 out of 70. And as we bounce, obviously we'll recuperate and curve up and eventually form a golden cross to cross up from there and then rematch and hit the resistance level of approximating 4,000 again, which is, if we were to see some sort of a positive signal again, reinforcing by the Feds later today, and some additional positive ETF news on Bitcoin or Ethereum, it will definitely drive it further up, right? Weekly is a kind of monotone. It's not really showing much of a signal of up or down. It is more towards the negative side because of, we have crossed, about to cross down, and we're quite mute on the sideways spectrum at the 60 out of 70 right now. So something to be aware of, right? And monthly is moderately extended at 65 out of 70 right now. So something to think about with respect to, allocating your risk going forward. I think 3,450 to 850, these are logical level to be getting. 3,150 would be the right subsequent support level that is logical to dollar cost average. But right now we are not we're just kind of in between in the air right now. It's not at a support level that is ideal for you to be incurring risk at the moment. But if you want to buy it now and think long term, that's totally fine too. And then with respect to Bitcoin with the 69,000, obviously approximating the all-time high of 70,000 again. And on the monthly, we are extended at 70 out of 70. Weekly, it's on the right side of the spectrum, but unfortunately quite extended at 67 as well. So we're basically on the plateau, right? You could see that clearly we have this like, plateau off a plate, right? Just consolidating on a sideways fashion to see the next breakup. We are, basically $4,000 away from all-time high again. We might see it reaching all-time high if today's a good day, right? Which seems like it will be. And also on the daily, it is looking, like we're bouncing as well, because we did touch the level of support of 66,000, which is a level that we have met a while back on May 15th. And obviously we went up to the 71,900 and then subsequently cooled back down midway, and now we're just getting retested again at a prior support level at the 66. So now it's just gonna be trading on a sideways fashion, looking for the next major catalyst to propel this to go up from there. But daily is positive. We might see some positive pressure touching all-time high again today, or later this week if the positive pressure sustain and keep up the momentum. Weekly is also on the right side of the spectrum. So, but is it logical to be buying at the level that we are right now? It's quite extended, right? I would prefer not. I would probably wait off until we come back down to like the lower 55 to the lower 50,000, which is more of a logical level to get in based on the risk profile that we have in front of us. So definitely be more cautious about this. Hopefully this is helpful. Appreciate you for making time today. And the levels are broken down for us, for your sanity to reference check back and forth. And if you want to just have like all the breakdowns of the numbers, more systematically for yourself, I do have a Patreon that I update. Feel free to use that, subscribe to it, and it'll, you can just reference to that list so you don't have to listen to me talk every single day. But if you want to listen to me talk and break it down for you every single day as well, that's cool too, But I appreciate you for your support regardless. And in the meantime, have a good day. I'll check you on the next one. Take care. Bye.